Greetings, all wealth makers. I'm very pleased to have Ronnie on the training with me today. So I don't have to sit and talk to myself.
I'll keep you company.
I'm really looking forward to talking to you about quite a few things around inviting, I guess, and setting up a strategy for our year ahead. So the first thing I'm going to launch into is actually the second day of the My Lifestyle Galaxy training, which is they promote sending a presentation to somebody 3 times a day on the back of just turning this off, on the back of creating 5 conversations with friends a day and 5 new friends a day. So that's their strategy. But what I'm going to introduce that might be a little bit simpler for everybody is trying to just share 2 presentations a day. It's something that might be a little bit more manageable, and somebody that I really grew to respect hugely listening to the GoPro Mastery recordings from the Las Vegas 2017 get together with a man called Brian Carruthers, and he's really well known in the network marketing circles. I really liked his very brief 20-minute presentation. He's been the author of 5 books, one of them Building Your Empire. So when he talks about this 2-day strategy, I paid attention. So I'm going to go first to My Lifestyle Galaxy and the strategy that they use. I'm then going to go through Brian Carruthers 2-a-day, which I've emailed to all of you. And then I am going to give you a little bit of practical help by where to look for prospects, because some of us still have a lot of friends and colleagues we can still talk to this about. Some of us have been doing it for a little bit longer and are looking for people in different places. So I want to help you with knowing where to look for people who you'd like to share the benefits of Bitcoin mining with. And I'm going to end off with some fun t-shirts I found. So I'm going to launch right into sharing the screen now and taking you to My Lifestyle Galaxy, day 2. Right, let's extend this for you. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of our 7-day video training course on how to get started with Lifestyle Galaxy. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to share your business successfully with your prospects. So first of all, it's very important that you understand that you're continuously sharing your business with new people. Yesterday, you've already shared your business with at least 3 people, and that's what we're going to continue to do for the next 7 days. So at the end of this week, at the end of the first 7 days in your business, you have at least shared your business with at least 20 people. So what do we say to these people? Well, before we even go into the script of what you're going to say to somebody, it's important that you understand that you first have to establish a relationship or friendship with the person you're going to invite. As we know, people don't really care about what you know until they know how much you care, right? So it's really important that you first about establishing trust and relationship and a connection. And once you do that, then you can actually transition in inviting them to have a look at your opportunity. I must emphasize how important it is that at this point, you're going to be picking up the phone and not sending them a text message or an email or any kind of message in Facebook or anything like that. You're going to pick up the phone, and now I'm going to share with you what exactly you can say. For example, let's say that you're calling Mary and you discover that Mary's dream is to quit her job and work from home so she can spend more time with her children. You would say something like, hey, Mary, if I could show you a way for you to quit your job and spend more time working from home with your children, would you give me 20 minutes of your time to watch a short video about an opportunity that can help you to do that? See, in this way, I'm actually speaking about Mary and her dreams and not about our company and opportunity. It's very important that you don't really go into the details of what your products and services and company is when you're doing that. Next thing is you're going to show Mary where she needs to go to enter her details and then get access to the 3 presentation videos. So please understand that you have a personal mylifestylegalaxy.com page. So for example, your name.mylifestylegalaxy.com, and you're going to ask Mary first to go to that page and tell her to enter her name and email and go to the next page and watch the 3 videos on the next page. So to do that, the best thing is before you hand out the link to Mary is to ask her a question. So Mary, are you on your computer right now? And Mary will say, yes, I'm on my computer. Great. Mary, go to this page, myname.mylifestylegalaxy.com, enter your name and email, and go to the next page to watch the 3 videos that will take you about 20 minutes to understand everything about this business that can help you to quit your job and stay at home to spend more time with your children. So again, I'm talking in terms of Mary's dreams. And so the next thing that you have to do once you've given the link to Mary is actually to set up for a follow-up call. You need to get a commitment from Mary to watch the video, and not just that, to set up a time you will be calling her back so you can answer any questions she may have. So at this point, I would say something like, so when do you think you will have the time to watch these 3 videos that will take you about 20 minutes? This point, Mary may say, I'll watch it right now, or she'll say, I'll watch it tonight. You need to ask her a question. Great. So if I called you in 30 minutes from now, or at 7:30 tonight, you will have already finished watching them. Is that correct? So you need to double confirm. First of all, you ask, when do you think you'll watch it? And second, so if I called you at this time, you will have already finished, correct? So what you're doing in this process, it's a very simple script, is number 1, you are sharing your business in terms of the prospect's dreams. Number 2, you're calling them to actually go to your personal My Lifestyle Galaxy page, enter their name and email, and watch the 3 presentation videos. And on the same phone call, you're setting up for a follow-up call. And it's really important that you understand this will take you all together, between 2 and 5 minutes. It's a very short process. Make sure you practice a lot. Make sure you keep inviting at least 3 new people per day. And in the next video tomorrow, we're going to learn about how we can follow up and have a success of getting people started in our business.
Okay, so what I really liked about what Masa said is the relationship part. I think people really are sensitive these days about getting spammed. So fortunately for us, cryptocurrencies are being talked about everywhere. In fact, I saw on one of the team chats that cryptocurrencies have reached 764 billion in total market cap, and 70 billion were traded in the last 24 hours. So that gives you an indication of the popularity of cryptocurrencies at the moment. So no one should have a problem about talking about it. And obviously, just about everybody wants more money. So good luck with that. I like Masa's strategy. It's very simple. Share the link. A lot of you aren't on My Lifestyle Galaxy training arm. Definitely encourage you to get there. If you're not on there, you can use my link. Iamverywealthy.mylifestylegalaxy.com. But just let me know your prospects watching. So when Mary or James or Edward appear on my email, I know whose prospect it is. Okay, now we're going to go across to Brian Carruthers, and we're going to look at what 2 a day means. Okay, let's try and get out of. Okay, I'm going to read through some of this with you initially. So his motto is focused, consistent, urgent, relentless. Okay, the 2 a day phenomenon. If only most people think massive success is achieved by a home run swing. If I can land that whale, I get that one huge account. If I can recruit a few aces, a few big leaders, a few amazing people, I'll be set for life. Well, in network marketing, this isn't usually how it works. You know what I say about those big deals? Big deal. I don't even like to hear about them. After building in this industry for more than 20 years, it's been proven over and over again that the big deal is stringing together tons of small deals back to back. You build your massive empire one block at a time. The 7 apples on Sunday method to being healthy doesn't work. An apple a day is the trick. The premise is to be consistent about eating. So consistency really big here. So lessons from a multi-millionaire. My mentor taught that a 2-a-day plus a weekly meeting is the formula for success. At first glance, I questioned this. There's no way that he makes $2 million a year doing and teaching something so elementary, I thought. But sure enough, I watched him for 17 years doing and teaching the simple thing, and he earned over 30 million, and who knows how many hundreds of million his team earned. And true to form, because I bought into this formula and drove it with my team, our results are quite similar. So let's break this down. The key to building a network marketing business is exposing new people to your product and opportunity. So you'd agree that if you aren't doing new exposures, there's no conceivable way your business is going to go, right? You have to be piquing the interest of new prospects in order to have new people seeing your presentation. And I hope you'll agree that your team is watching you. And if you aren't exposing new prospects, well, they won't be either. The magic happens when you get a large group of people doing a few simple things consistently over an extended period of time, and very importantly, with a great attitude. Attitude is excitement, relationship building, being a great person. Okay, so the 2-a-day, the first component of the success formula 2-a-day. This means you get 2 people a day to check out a presentation of some sort. The good news is that your company has tools to help make this possible. So we've just seen from Masa's presentation, we definitely have a tool. She said it was 3 videos. We've revamped that, and it's now 1 video. You offer up your name and your email address, and then another 5. The idea is that anyone can hand out 2 tools a day, 2 presentations a day, 2 links a day, and ask people to go home and have a look at them. Okay, so I'm going to skip all this part. You've got all of this via email to read. But I want to skip to this part where we look at the actual stats. If you were doing 2 a day, just 2 a day, over a month, that would be 2 times 30. That would be 60 people. If only 5% of 60 decided they really want to benefit from Bitcoin mining, that would probably be 3 people a month. Now I'll look at this a little bit differently. Say that you had 5 people in your team showing 2 a day. Okay, so that ends up being, he says 12 exposures. I suppose that's including you. So 12 exposures a day, that's 360 people are seeing the opportunity for Bitcoin mining in a month. If you only have 5% who show an interest and who think this is going to be for them, that means 80 new people in your team a month. Let's ramp it up a bit. You have 25 people in your team showing 2 a day. That's 50 a day, including you. That's 62 exposures a day. In 1 month, that is 1,860 people who are having a look at what it is to do Bitcoin mining. Out of that lot, if only 5% think this is great, you're going to have 93 new people in your team a month. Okay, I think the stats show it for itself, and I think 2 a day is not a hard thing to accomplish. I am going to move on now to having a look at where you can find some of these people to have a look. And I'm going to go through some things with you, maybe on Facebook, just to show you around a little bit in terms of making this a reality. So I've called this 11 sources to get great Bitcoin leads. I'm also going to email you this, so I'm just going through it. First of all, go to network marketing places. It could be anywhere, and get lots of business cards and contact these people. And then go through all your Facebook friends. After we've been through this list, I'm going to go to Facebook a little just to show you how to find friends in specific areas, either specific geographical areas or specific areas of interest. Find relevant Facebook groups where people are entrepreneurial, they're keen on people like Robert Kiyosaki, Anthony Robbins, or find people who are keen on cryptocurrencies. And start to chat and build relationships with the people in those groups. A lot of people are only trading, and I think mining is a lot safer way and a lot more steady building way to be involved with cryptocurrencies and trading. So a lot of people out there don't know a lot about mining, so you have a good advantage. Obviously approach your warm market, your friends, your colleagues, your families. And if they're not really keen, they don't see it's for them, they don't think that this is going to be our future, then ask them for referrals. You can say something like, hi, I'm doing a side project. It's probably not for you, but looking for someone who's open-minded to earning an extra income. There's about 5 minutes for me to share some information with them. So often you get really great referrals from people who just don't want to get on board themselves. The nice thing about our company is that everybody can start. Obviously the best way to start is to join the company and buy mining equipment at a wholesale price and be able to share that with other people. But if people can't do that, they can start for as little as $25. And we have that great story on our Wealth Makers site today with John, how he started with just $50, added another $50 about a year later, and now that has grown to over $600 so that he could actually join the company and sign up both his children on a mining package. So no reason for anyone not to be able to start. Okay, that you can Google search or search in LinkedIn for professional groups. People who are self-employed, people who are in business, people who are investing. You can even get, this is an idea from Ray Higdon. It's a little cheeky, but I quite like it, so I thought I'd include it here. You can actually get a catchy business card. I've never thought of doing this. Go into a bookshop and drop your card into appropriate books. So somebody might buy a book on Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies or network marketing or social media and find your card as a little bookmark in there. And who knows, they might give you a ring. So I thought that was quite a nice little cheeky one. You can always look for numbers and contacts on realtor signs, on signs around you, people you can see who are looking to make money. They're looking to make money. They're being creative about it. They're getting themselves out there. They're publicizing themselves. They're the kind of people you can approach and say, look, I saw your sign. Really love your creativity, your innovativeness. Are you open to other streams of income? Most people would probably say yes and ask you, well, what is it? And then you can just share it with them. I mean, all the time, we're not spamming people. We're sharing information because people want it. So it's really important when people say, what is it all about? You're just sharing information. You're not pressurizing them to join. Okay. You can look get the numbers of self-employed people or business people in the back of newspapers, in marketing papers left at shopping malls, doctor surgeries, all over the place. So there's no shortage of people out there who you can make contact with. And then this one I quite liked as well. Wear a t-shirt or a hat or a button that says something simple that creates curiosity. When people ask you the question about what you're wearing, be ready to have an answer. So I quite liked I went and had a look at some of the t-shirts that are kind of marketing Bitcoin-like stuff. So I thought I'd share some of them with you. I got a couple here. This one says, "New kid on the blockchain." I quite like that. This one says, "I told you so," with a big Bitcoin in the middle. And then I quite like this one. It says, "A Satoshi for your thoughts." I think you know Satoshi was the first person who invented the whole computer program that launched Bitcoin. And the fourth one I quite liked was "Caution, mining in progress." So I think if you wore any of those kind of shirts or something on your cap, you know, everybody would be quite interested to ask you questions what that's all about. So they're quite nice eye-catching stoppers. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you tonight is just to get around Bitcoin, around Facebook a little bit. Let me see if I can, just want to get out of here. Here we go. Okay, so something people don't always know. In Facebook, a couple of things that I do, if I'm looking for people in a certain area, you can always type. So say, for example, there's an event happening in Joburg. You can type in this top area here. You can type "my friends who live in Johannesburg." Okay, so you just type that in there and it'll bring here, and you click on people. It'll bring up all the people you know in Johannesburg. So now you can go and you can write this down, or you can even click right here without even going anywhere. I'm just trying to hover over here. There we go. Hover over here. Or click on here. You can just click on there and send a message. And what I do when I'm starting to invite people to an event is I don't start the day before. I start like a week before, and I start just relating. So just start relating. "Hi, Gary, how are you?" Have a look on his timeline, see what he's been up to. Say, "I see you've had a recent trip to Zimbabwe," whatever it is, just start chatting. And then as the conversation evolves over a couple of days, you can say, it can come to the place where you say, "Well, look, I've been doing something that's really making my life a little bit more financially lucrative." You can build it into the conversation in a natural way, but just always start with the relationship. If you want to go beyond just inviting the friends that you already have on Facebook, what you can type in here is "my friends of friends who live in Johannesburg." Okay. I don't know why it's saying that, because my friends definitely have lots of other friends who live in Johannesburg. No, that isn't. Let's try.
Just my friends' friends.
Oh, there we go. Here. Did you just do "my friends' friends"?
Try.
Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try that. Okay, and then click again on people. Thanks, Ronnie. Okay, so now you see, you know, there's 3 showing here, but you can, it just says "end of results." That's probably not very accurate, but anyway, what you can then do is just go "add friend, add friend, add friend." And then up here, you'll see if people respond to your friend requests. And you can just start a conversation with them too. So you can expand your network of people in Johannesburg. The other cheat thing I do is if you click on your name, okay, and you go to your profile and you click on "about," and you go to places you've lived. Now you can see I've got here places I've lived is in Catania. If I now edit that, okay, and I say that actually I live in Johannesburg. So I'm clicking on Johannesburg and I'm going to save changes. Now if I go to my friends, I can click here on current city. And it'll bring up all the people I know who are in Johannesburg. So that's a really good way of getting connected with people who you specifically want to share this opportunity with because you know there's an event happening. But you can also type in here all sorts of things. You can say, my friends who are interested in cryptocurrencies. I've never tried this. I spelt it wrong. Okay. See what happens with that. Okay, people. Okay, none of my friends are interested in cryptocurrency. But you can also go to sort of pages and groups. So you can also go to groups at this point. I can find anything from my friends who are interested in cryptocurrencies. So you can just go, instead of my friends who are in, you can just type in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin or anything like that. And here's a whole lot of groups listed for cryptocurrencies. Quite a good thing to look at is how active they are. So you can see 10 posts a day. If you go to them, you can also see how many people are in those groups. So if you have a look in this one down here, this one's got 2,000 people in this group. So this would be a good place to find people who are interested in cryptocurrencies. This one has 358,000 people in this group. Okay, so there's some pretty big groups here. So once you've joined those, you'll see what they're posting. You'll start to comment there. You'll start to add value. Start to add value in those groups. Share some of your own information, some of your interesting stories, and it's a really good place to find groups. So I think I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay, so I think on the basis of what I've shared tonight, there is no excuse whatsoever to have nowhere to find anybody to share Bitcoin mining with. I am really keen for us to start those people who want to. There's definitely nobody's pressured to do this. Those people who want to start sharing 2 a day. So let's start doing that from Monday. I think it's Monday the 8th. And let's try and do that for a 30-day period. You don't have to, I don't work on Sundays. I don't know about you. But so for me, the 30-day period is 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. And let's see how we go. Let's see how that works out. But if you are going to start preparing for sharing 2 a day from next week, you can't start on Monday. You actually have to start straight away because you have to be setting up those times to be able to connect with people. And you need to be building the relationships so that on Monday you have 2 people who really want to see what you have to offer. And if you can get the whole week booked up from today and tomorrow and Saturday, well, hallelujah, you're there already. Okay, lovely chatting to everybody. I will send this on our Wealth Makers group tomorrow. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for joining me during this time. And hopefully it would be so nice if more people can join because we can have a bit more of a conversation. And I'll gear the trainings that way. Okay, lots of good wishes to everybody. Have a great evening. Bye. Bye, Ronnie. Thanks so much.
Bye.